Hey everyone, if you're looking for a tiny powerhouse that can handle just about anything you throw at it, gaming, work, streaming, or even running a home server, then you're in the right place. Today we're checking out the Beelink SER9 MAX mini PC, and I'm going to show you whether it lives up to the hype. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. So, what makes this little box so special? First off, it's packing an AMD Ryzen 7 HX255 processor with up to 4.9 GHz boost speed. That's not just a number, it means this thing can breeze through heavy workloads like video editing, 3D rendering, or even running multiple virtual machines without breaking a sweat. I've been using it for a few weeks now, and honestly, it feels like a full-size desktop crammed into something the size of a hardcover book. Now, let's talk memory and storage because those are the real deal breakers for most people. This mini PC comes with a whopping 64 GB of DDR5 RAM. That's overkill for most tasks, but if you're someone who runs Chrome with 50 tabs, a couple of VMs, and maybe some light gaming on the side, you'll appreciate not having to worry about slowdowns. Plus, it's got a 1TB NVMe PCIe 4.0 SSD, which is blazing fast. Booting up Windows 11 Pro takes just a few seconds, and loading large files or applications is almost instantaneous. I transferred a 50 GB video project over to it, and it copied in under a minute. That's the kind of speed that makes a real difference when you're on a deadline. One of the things I love most about mini PCs is how versatile they are, and the SER9 MAX doesn't disappoint. It's got a ton of ports, 4 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports, 2 USB 4 ports, which are great for high-speed peripherals or even connecting to an external GPU if you're feeling adventurous, 2 HDMI 2.1 outputs, a DisplayPort, and even a 2.5G Ethernet port for super-fast wired internet. I hooked it up to 3 4K monitors at once, and it handled it like a champ. No lag, no stuttering, just smooth, crisp visuals. Whether you're a content creator juggling multiple screens or just someone who wants a clean, multi-monitor setup, this thing delivers. Let's talk about connectivity too. It's got Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2, so you're getting modern speeds and reliability. I streamed a 4K movie over Wi-Fi without a single hiccup, and the Bluetooth connection to my headphones was stable even when I walked around the house. Plus, it supports Wake on LAN, which is super handy if you want to remotely boot up the PC from another room or even across the world. I tested it by sending a wake command from my phone while I was out, and it booted right up when I got home. That's not something you see every day in a mini PC, and it's a feature that really sets this model apart. Now, I know some of you might be wondering about gaming. Can a mini PC like this handle modern games? The short answer is yes, but with some caveats. The Ryzen 7 HX255 is a beast, but it's not a dedicated gaming rig. I tried running a few AAA titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Elden Ring on medium settings at 1080p, and it ran smoothly at around 60 FPS. If you're looking to play at 4K with max settings, you might need to dial things back a bit or even consider an external GPU down the line. But for indie games, older titles, or even some esports games like Valorant or CS2, this thing is more than capable. It's a great secondary gaming rig or a primary setup if you're not chasing ultra-high-end performance. Another thing worth mentioning is how quiet this thing is. Mini PCs often get a bad rap for sounding like jet engines, but the SER9 MAX stays cool and quiet even under heavy load. I ran a stress test for about 30 minutes, and the fan barely kicked in. That's a big deal if you're using it in a bedroom or an office where noise matters. Now, let's keep it real, no product is perfect. The SER9 MAX is a fantastic mini PC, but it's not without its quirks. For one, the included Windows 11 Pro license is great, but if you're used to full-size desktops, the BIOS setup might feel a little limited. It's not as customizable as a traditional motherboard, but that's kind of the trade-off with mini PCs. Also, while the 64 GB of RAM is amazing, it's soldered onto the board, so you can't upgrade it later. If you think you might need more down the line, you might want to consider a model with upgradable RAM or plan ahead for your needs. Another thing to note is the power supply. It's external, which is typical for mini PCs, but it's a bit bulkier than I expected. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're trying to build a super compact setup. All in all, the Beelink SER9 MAX is a solid choice if you need a powerful, compact, and versatile mini PC. It's great for work, play, and everything in between. The performance is top-notch, the connectivity options are impressive, and it's surprisingly quiet and cool under pressure. If you're in the market for a mini PC that can handle just about anything without taking up much space, this one's definitely worth a look. The link is below if you want to check it out further. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.